The year is 2025, and the world is a strange place. Stranger still, America has decided to welcome Afrikaners as refugees. Yes, you heard that right. The group once synonymous with apartheid is now claiming persecution. Irony, it seems, is alive and well. Donald Trump, a man who needs no introduction, unfortunately, spearheaded this initiative. Citing genocide, he's opened America's doors to a demographic that knows a thing or two about oppression. Just ask Black South Africans. His administration paints a picture of white farmers under siege, victims of a new South Africa still grappling with the ghosts of its past. Now, I'm no stranger to satire, but this situation writes itself. The Trump administration, obsessed with walls and bans, suddenly discovers its empathy for a group that benefited from a system designed to keep others out. It's enough to make you spit out your rooibos tea. South Africa, for its part, is flabbergasted. Cyril Ramaphosa, the current president, has vehemently denied these claims. And let's be clear, genocide is a powerful word not to be thrown around lightly, especially by a country with a history of, shall we say, misunderstanding cultural differences. The facts, as they so often do, paint a different picture. Land ownership in South Africa is a thorny issue, a legacy of apartheid. Black South Africans, despite making up the majority, own a fraction of the land. The government's attempts at land reform are slow, complex and fraught with political landmines. But genocide, that's a stretch. Yes, there are attacks on farms, some violent, some tragic. But to call it a systematic extermination of a race is not only inaccurate, but also dangerous. It fuels a narrative of fear and division, a narrative that benefits those who profit from sowing chaos. The international community has largely responded with a collective "did I miss something?" The UN, never one to mince words on human rights, has distanced itself from this decision. Human Rights Watch called it what it is, racially biased. Even the Episcopal Church, known for its diplomacy, threw shade, halting its refugee programs with the US. The hypocrisy is not lost on anyone. While Afrikaners are ushered in with open arms, refugees from war-torn countries, many black and brown, are left stranded. The message is clear. Some refugees are more equal than others, and by equal I mean white. America, the land of the free, has shown its hand. The Statue of Liberty, that beacon of hope, must be wondering if she needs to update her inscription. Perhaps something like, "Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses," as long as they're the right kind of white. This situation is more than just a political stunt. It's a sign of the times, the rise of nationalism, the weaponization of fear, the erosion of truth. It's a global pandemic, and like any pandemic, it requires a global response. We need to call this out for what it is: bullshit. We need to support South Africa's efforts to address its past and build a more equitable future. And we need to remind America what it claims to stand for, even if it has to look in the mirror to remember. The road ahead is long and the fight for justice is never ending. But as we navigate this bizarre chapter in history, let's remember the words of Archbishop Desmond Tutu. If you are neutral in situations of injustice, you have chosen the side of the oppressor. More propaganda, false truths, not surprised in the gaslighting world we live in today. Do your own research. Don't believe everything you hear. Be smarter, be well. Like and subscribe to GSS_GSD.